What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Fallout 4 video. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the locations to get yourself a full set of every power armor suit available in Fallout 4. Of course including the T45, the T51, the T60, the X-01 and the Power Raider. Now of course there are plenty of locations around the map where you can get sections of these suits, but the locations which I'll be showing you guys are guaranteed locations to get yourself a full set of each suit. So starting off with the location for the most basic set of power armor available in Fallout 4, this of course being the T45. Now I'm sure this goes without saying, but power armor suits only spawn in based upon your level, but with this being the most basic, it will spawn in right from level 1. So finding this suit is very easy, as it's pretty much guaranteed to have this suit to spawn in if you're a low level. So what you want to do is make your way to my location fairly close to Pikmin Gallery, and once you made your way to this location, just come the other side of these containers and these ex-military vehicles and you'll find yourself this cage with the T45 suit inside. Now to access this cage, just go ahead and hack the terminal, and once you've done so, you'll now have access to the T45 suit, which is a complete set. You can of course then go ahead, take it away and keep it for yourself. Now even though the T45 is the most basic suit available in the game, it's still a pretty good suit. You can of course go ahead and upgrade it further and add customizations to it. And if you've just started playing Fallout 4, then it's a great suit to go ahead and pick up, as you can pick it up very early on in the game. Now to just clarify, this isn't the only location where you can pick yourself up a full set of the T45 power armor. There are in fact 3 or 4 locations around the map which you can use. This is simply one of those. Anyway, so moving on to the next set of power armor, this being the T51, and if I may say so myself, it is a pretty good looking power armor. Now to get the T51 to spawn in, it is recommended to be over the level of 15 when going to look for it, to make its spawn rate as likely as possible. You can of course find this set of armor before you're level 15, but it's less likely. So the location which I'm showing you guys for this one is exactly the same as the T45. So if you make your way to this location when you're above the level of 15, you'll have a higher chance of the T51 being here instead of the T45. If you do make your way to this location and the T45 is here and not the T51, just go away from this location and come back at a later time, and you may in fact find the T51 here instead. But the T51 is a decent set of armor. It's definitely worth getting if you get the opportunity. Anyway, so moving on to the next power armor, this being the location for the Raider power armor. Now to be truthful, I'm not entirely sure what level you need to be to get the Raider power armor to spawn in. I think you can be a fairly low level, maybe as low as 1, but I cannot confirm this. So as always, if you make your way to the location but it's not there, just try going back at a later time. So the location which you need to make your way to find this power armor is right by here on the map. It is known as the cave in the radiation zone. But just go ahead and make your way to this location and follow where I go, and just around the corner will be a full set of the Raider power armor. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this set of armor is very rare. You can find it in quite a few locations around the map, or if you're really skilled, you can steal this set of armor from a Raider. Just go ahead and take out the fusion core when the Raider is in it. Of course they'll step out of it because it has no power. You can kill them, place your own fusion core in it, and take it for yourself. You can in fact apply this trick to any power suit which someone else is wearing, and it's a pretty cool trick, so it's definitely worth bearing in mind. But there we go, the Raider power armor is very easy to find. You shouldn't have any problems trying to locate this power suit, and if you get the opportunity, then why not add this power armor to your collection. So moving on to the next full set of power armor, this being the location for the T60. Now again, to get this to spawn in, you will have to be a certain level. It's recommended to be over the level of 20 to make this suit more likely to spawn in. Again, you can of course be under the level of 20, but it's less likely to spawn in. So what you want to do is make your way to this location right by here, which I'm at right now in the video. This is the location on the map. Just ignore the icon of the power suit, that won't be there for you. But once you've made your way to this location, there'll be a broken down truck, and in the back of its trailer should be the T60 power armor. Now what you may find when you make your way to this location is that the T60 power armor isn't here, but instead the T51 power armor is. If that is the case, go away from this location, gain a few more levels and then come back, and when you do so, hopefully the T60 will then be here. But the T60 power armor is a very good suit of armor. It's definitely worth picking up if you get the opportunity to add to your collection. Now as always, this isn't the only location where you can get yourself a set of the T60 power armor. There are a few different locations around the map, one of the easiest being if you're part of the Brotherhood of Steel. Once you eventually have access to the Proyden airship, there are several T60 power armors you'll have access to on the airship itself. Anyway, so moving on to the location for the final power armor, this of course being the best power armor available in the game, known as the X-01. Now as far as I'm aware of, this is the only location where you can get yourself a full set of the X-01 power armor in one go. So go ahead and make your way to this green building at this location right by here, known as the Custom House Tower. And once you've made your way to this location, just go ahead and go inside the building itself. Now as a disclaimer, when you make your way to this location, I would recommend being as high level as possible, at least level 25 or above, otherwise when you make your way to this location, the X-01 power suit won't spawn in and there'll be something else there instead. Anyway, so once you've taken the elevator upstairs and you've made your way to the rooftop, I would recommend having a powerful weapon out, as you're going to have to take out an Assaultron and a Sentry bot as soon as you access this location. Now as you guys can see in the video, I myself didn't have any problems taking out these two enemies, as I myself was using God mode with unlimited ammo. So obviously when you make your way to this location, if you're not using God mode, it will be quite difficult to take out these two enemies, so make sure you're prepared and you have a good weapon. But once you've eventually taken out these two enemies, to actually gain access to the room where the X-01 power suit is stored, you have to activate these two machines in the rooms opposite each other, and once you've done that, the door will then open and you'll now have access to get yourself the X-01 power suit, so it's then yours to take and add to your collection. Now what you'll find if you make your way to this location when you're a fairly low level, instead of the X-01 suit being here, in its place you'll find there'll be a T60 or a T51. So make sure you are a high enough level when coming to this location. Anything above the level of 25 should be fine. But there we go, that is how you get yourself a full set of the X-01 power armor. It is the best power armor in the game, and it's definitely worth picking up if you get the opportunity. Well, there we go guys, that is how you get yourself a full set of every power armor available in Fallout 4. If this video has helped you guys out, be sure to take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, as it helps me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. Also be sure to let me know whether these locations worked for you and you're able to get the power suits which you wanted. Let me know by leaving a comment. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Fallout 4 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.